when is Jarvis coming
Wow.
to the Pirates Cove? I said, hey, wait, there will be a day. And today is the day.
Today is the day I am here in the Pirates Cove, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me, man.
Great. Yeah, welcome to everybody who already tuned in. I see a lot of people in the chat already. Cool. Be active. Tell us if something is not working, if the sound is not good or camera or whatever. Just write it in the chat and we can fix that. Also, if you have questions to myself or to Jarvis, then please feel free to ask and write them in the chat and we will answer everything. Yeah, Max is missing. I just said it in German. Max is not able to be here today, but he will be there the next times. Not next week because he's on a business trip. So 2 times without Max. I hope you guys out there are not too sad. Yeah. Jarvis, first question of the night or of the day is always, how are you feeling? How are you doing?
I'm feeling good, man. Life is good. Woke up this morning. The mountains were still there, so I'm happy. How are you feeling? You good?
I'm good, but see,
Oh,
my phone is ringing.
uh-oh.
That might be important. Sorry to interrupt the Pirates Cove. Jarvis, you're on your own.
All
Sorry.
right, I'm on my own. All right. Pirates Cove, how you doing? Jarvis McClam checking in. First time Pirates Cove.
I'm gonna help because I'm Ricardo, the guy behind the podcast. So I'm here just to improvise. Oh, Paul is back.
Ball back so soon?
Yeah.
Oh man, your time to shine. Almost, yeah. Almost. You almost had your time.
Sorry. But
is
all
good.
good. No emergency. It
All
was
is good.
just something quick. Okay. Yeah, you were asking how
Yeah,
I'm doing,
how
right?
you doing? Yeah.
I'm doing well. I'm super sweating because we're sitting in the sauna. It's called the sauna for a reason. We said it every time. But I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I'm here with you, and I'm happy that we won the last game, and I'm happy about the season. But we will talk about it in our show. And while I say that, there was the first question exactly there. How was Area 47 yesterday? I wasn't there. Jarvis, you've been there, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you explain the audience what is the Area 47 and what happened there yesterday.
So Area 47, I guess it's like a big, I would say, playground for adults. You know what I'm saying? I mean, kids can go too, but it was just amazing. They had water slides, zip lining, rock climbing, like crazy jumps. You can go with the water, wakeboarding, bike trails, whitewater rafting. It was just amazing. And as a team, it was just a great team event after the win, of course, you know. But it was just amazing. I still have my bands on. I still have my bands on. But the funniest thing was watching Butts go down the slide and
Like this,
I forgot like
the really steep,
yeah,
fast
the steep one, yes. And like that was the funniest thing of the day. I'm still laughing at it right now. Like me and Christian laugh at that all the time. So
because it was
47.
splashing like hell or what?
Yes, and like he's a bigger guy,
Yeah.
so it was like him going up in the air, like
And that was him on the video?
yes, yeah, but
On the video we posted, that was Boots flying from the
oh no,
No,
not
that was
one.
somebody else.
But I will be posting a video soon. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So a lot of fun, a lot of team activity, right?
Yeah.
The team was there and you enjoyed the whole day, especially after Saturday's game.
yes,
Yeah.
great day.
Yeah, welcome again to everybody. And so many questions already. That's cool. Yeah, Marcus, the bus will go not by Kufstein, not via Kufstein. We might go over Landeck or even over Vorarlberg, but we will let you know that. If you book the fan bus, you will get all the informations. Yeah, fan bus, ladies and gentlemen. Next game, Stuttgart, fan bus, tickets.raiders.at. Book your tickets.
Yes,
But-
book your tickets, man. The more fans we have there, the better
better.
we play, man. If it was good when you have home fans joining with you on the away game, so hey, fan bus, let's go, let's get it.
Yeah, before we talk about the ELF, about your football journey, about the upcoming opponent, just a couple news around the club. There were 2 games from our AFL team and our Division 3 team. Both lost their games. As you know, AFL has a hard season.
They're struggling a bit.
They are 2-7 now. They lost at the Mödling Rangers. Both American imports are injured, Antonio Johnson and Kevin Doyle. And I talked to Max a little bit. It was again a tough game for our young team. But there's one more game to play next Saturday. No, sorry, in 2 weeks against the Styrian Bears, 1st of July in the football center here in Innsbruck. And let's hope they get their third win in the last game of the season. Yep. And on the other side, our Division 3 team lost also in a, without being disrespectful, but not important game because they were already set for the playoffs with in the semifinal, and it was the last regular season game, and they lost, before I say something wrong, 28-9. But I think I heard they had a lot of fun, and they were playing the semifinal against the Vienna Vikings, I think.
Okay.
So there was not more action going on in the clubs outside of these 2 games, but we had our game on Saturday against the Barcelona Dragons. But before we talk about that, I just want to know, you were here since April, end of April, something like that?
April 18th.
April 18th.
Yep.
How do you like it? How is also outside of football, how do you adapt it to Austria, to Innsbruck?
Outside of football, honestly, it feels kind of like Germany. For people who don't know, I spent my last 2 seasons in Germany. So I guess Germany is about, 2 hours away from here, maybe?
Depends which road you take.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of similar. Everything's nice here. It seems like no one works because every time we walk to the office, they're playing volleyball or soccer. It's like... Excuse me. It's like everyone's on vacation or something.
It's all the students. They skip class and they go playing beach volleyball.
Yeah, so we're always talking about that. Like everyone's always outside riding bikes and stuff like that. It seems like a fun place to live. Like you said, it's a student area, a bunch of students. But with football, I love it here because it's football 24/7. Monday through Friday or Monday through Sunday, it's football. We wake up, you see us in the office. Tuesday, office, same thing. We go eat lunch, we come back. So it's just football 24/7. So it's like football heaven. So I love it here. It's nice.
Nice. And a really important point maybe for you is also our quarterback and your friend Christian Strong. You have a long football history with him. You live with him now here. So it's like a cool time with your best buddy, right?
Yeah, it's easy. For the people who don't know, maybe Christian said this before. We've known each other since 2013. So we were freshmen. Boys to men, basically, now. So now we're both, 28 now? And we're 18 before, 18, 19. So it's amazing to travel the world with your best friend playing football, and it's fun having them here. So, yeah.
And we have somebody in the chat who is your neighbors, the Ziegerman. You might saw him.
Yes, we are neighbors, yes.
Big Raiders fans, the whole family.
Go Raiders, man.
Yeah, so... football-wise, we had a long preparation time. We had camps. There were a lot of guys coming from all over Europe, the world together, and now we are already in week 3. Let's talk shortly about the first 2 games before we go into detail about the Barcelona game. How excited was it to travel to Munich, and how exciting was the game for you? Because I watched you from the sideline, and a lot of people watched it on TV. You were on fire.
Yeah, man.
What was going on that day?
Honestly, the game was just amazing. We had a long camp, a tough camp. Honestly, one of the toughest camps I've been through in my football career. So that definitely helped us for the first game. And I guess we just going off the energy of finally playing someone else. So I guess I was just hyped up, all that emotion. I just put it all on the field and had a great game. Of course, the offensive line and quarterback Christian Strong helped me coach and all the players, but it's a team effort. So I'm glad everything went well in Munich. And the last time we played in Munich, me and Christian, it was our playoff game. So it was fun to go back to Munich to play in Germany again. So that was nice.
But you didn't play the Munich Ravens. It was with Cologne Crocodiles. Yep. Was it last year in the summer against the Munich Cowboys?
Yep. Last year, me and Christian played for the Cologne Crocodiles, and we faced the Munich Cowboys. Yep.
It's also a nice stadium where they play. I played there also before.
Yeah, great stadium, yeah.
Do you know that I played football before?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I see your face on the
Yeah,
wall.
that's true. That's true.
For the people who don't know, Paul's face is on the wall outside. All right, he's a legend around here. He's a legend.
Depends who you ask. But okay, then great team win in Munich, and then the week after we traveled to Switzerland. How was that for you? I mean, it was all new for us, also organizational wise. Never played in Switzerland.
Yeah.
No, we played against the Calanda Broncos, but not in that area. We don't know the people. It was all new.
Wow. Yeah. Honestly, the trip there, I just kept looking out the window because like the views are crazy. If you guys ever get a chance to drive through Switzerland or go to Switzerland, just make sure you look out the window, right? Because the views are amazing. But as the game, it went kind of slow for us offensively. But the defense, they did their job, and we came out with a W. So another team W. So that's always good when the team finally comes together and puts it all together and win. So.
And then last week we had Niklas Gustav in our show, and we asked him what has to be done to be also successful again against the Barcelona Dragons, and he said, we had game week 1 where the offense performed pretty well. Week 2, defense and a little bit of obviously special teams with Niklas Zanin, who kicked 11 or 12 points. Yeah. And then he said, for the next game, all 3 phases of the team of the game needs to be perfect. And then it was this week. It was the home week. I called the show today Homecoming because it was the homecoming to Tivoli for a lot of you guys. First time ever playing in Tivoli. How was that for you? And did we accomplish being good on all 3 phases of the football game?
First time playing in Tivoli. Oh, my goodness. We had fire coming out.
Sorry to interrupt you. Zigerman just subscribed. Thank you, Zigerman, for your subscription. Thank you very much for your support.
Yes, sir. But running out just the tunnel, the pirate ship, which is amazing. Like just the feeling, just taking the fans all in. And then honestly, just watching Sandro run out, that gave me chills too. Because it's a homecoming for him too. So that was just amazing. But 3 phases of the game, I would say we definitely showed the potential that we can play with 3 phases for the whole game. Some plays we took off here and there, offense, defense, and special teams. But as a team, we can finally see that if we put all 3 together, we're unstoppable. So, yeah.
So, at the end, we won the game. What was it? 20... I'm so bad with results. Ricardo, help us, please. What was the fans out there? Was it 28-10? No, it was more. 28-14? 28-13? 28-13. Oh, sorry for that. We should know the score.
Oh, my goodness.
And even our guy behind the camera, it was 29-13.
There you go, 29-13.
And it was, I think there were no moment in the game where we didn't have control of it.
Yeah. Everything went smooth, but just play after play. Make sure everyone's doing their jobs. Like I said, some hiccups here and there, but nothing too crazy. So yeah.
Our team, and especially the offense where you're playing as a wide receiver, is packed with a lot of talent.
Yes.
If you have to describe our offense, football is a team sport. You don't take single players out of it. But what do you think is our strength? How would you describe our offense? Why are we clicking?
We're just versatile, We have people that have been in the system for years, since young kids, AP and Sandro. And then you have good guys, Marco, and then Howney, and then Richard. They played together before. So it's like everyone knows each other. Everyone knows how they play. I know Christian, so we're connected that way. And then, like I said, the hardest camp we ever had, or I ever had, we just all gel together. We always hang out together, eat together, work out. So we're like a family who knows each other. So that's why we click so well. So I think that's why we have a good, powerful offense. Yep.
Our offense is also, like you said, with Sandro, we are so versatile. But how is it for you now? You played in Germany before, you played college before, you played in Australia, so you came around with football. And in Cologne, I think last year, or in the GFL, it's allowed to have more Americans on the field. And you had, with you, there was a second really strong receiver on the field. He's now, I forgot his name, he's playing for Berlin now. What was his name?
AJ. Yeah.
who's playing receiver for the Berlin Thunder too.
Yeah.
But that's question is maybe stupid, but how is it for you now also to share more the targets with all the other guys? I mean, I can hear that you're more a team player. You care about your
honestly, it's like it's easy for me because I really don't care about stats or personal stuff. Just as long as we get the W, I don't care about anything. Just as long as we get the win. A win heals everything. So
perfect.
So
how was the Barcelona team? I saw some talking and some pushing. I didn't knew that Spanish people can that how you say it in a gentle way.
They can tango, I guess.
Yeah, they.
But it's just common football. People going back and forth. It just happens. I guess one guy feels superior than the other, and then you just pushing. But it always happens. It's football, so you can't complain really.
But at the end, it was all good, right?
Yeah. Everything was good at the end. Just that's what happens in between the whistles. Yeah.
Did you know anybody from the Dragons team?
Not like know them personally, but heard of them before. The names always ring bells and stuff. So,
but never played with anybody.
Yeah, never played with anyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Then the game was over, and how did you? How would you describe, maybe for the people who weren't at our game days, how would you describe the atmosphere, and would you want to say something to the Raiders fans? Or
the atmosphere was crazy. Every time first down or a big hit, the fans were loud. It's crazy. And it's like, I guess Barcelona, they had probably like 4 or 5 delay of games. And every time
this is what Siegerman is writing. If they can't hear anything Spanish, people can be quite angry.
It's crazy. So it's like they had like 4 or 5 delay games, and after the ref called it, the fans went crazy. And I'm like, let's go. But the atmosphere is crazy. Even after the win, when the game was over, the fans were still there cheering and everything. So it was just amazing to play in Tivoli. I'm glad to be here. It's crazy.
And looking forward to the next one.
To the next game for sure. Let's go.
What happened after the game? Anything special? Did you guys had a good party? I don't know. I wasn't there. I saw some Instagram stories.
So after the game, I guess the team or the people that had food for us in the VIP. So that was amazing to go up there with the VIP people and just chill, relax, eat food, and look out on the field that you like. I just played here. It was crazy. And then behind us, I guess it's like a carnival or something going on.
Exactly.
So that was cool. I guess Barcelona was probably thinking, wow, they have like a carnival for game day? That's crazy. But yeah, the atmosphere was crazy. And VIP was nice. The food was good too.
And the party?
Oh, the
anything
party,
about the party? Or
afterwards, there was a place.
B1?
B1, yeah. We went to B1. A couple guys went out. But I'm not really a big party.
No, you're not a party.
So I just showed up for 30 minutes, said what's up to the guys, chilled, and then went home. Went to sleep. Yeah, man. I'm not.
But were there some tired faces at the Area 47 yesterday?
Oh, for sure. Yes. Really tired faces. I'm not gonna call no one out, but there was some tired faces.
But then the cold water and the action at Area 47 brought everybody back to life, right?
Yeah, back to life. But probably like an hour or 2 hours in, you could see the sun was beating everyone up. We got tired again, but Area 47 was still good, man.
And I heard you got good food also at the Area 47. They treated you like, huh?
Ooh, the food was amazing. We had ribs, chicken, steak, fish.
Really?
A full salad bar, unlimited drinks, tons of sides, bread and everything. I ate good, but like when it's a buffet style, I really can only eat one plate. And I can't it's hard for me to just keep eating food. Yeah, it's just so much, but it was still good.
So to everybody out there, if you want to have some fun with some water slides and some action going on and a lot of activities and good food, go to the Area 47 because they're not far away from Innsbruck, and a really cool place to hang around. There's so much, really. I think you can't do everything on one day. Yeah, there's so many possibilities for activities. So
it's too much.
That's a really cool thing. So we have some comments, I think, or is there any question we missed? I think, no, it's just somebody wrote that the win is everything, also Jarvis doing the window. What does this mean? I don't get it. Is it an English saying?
I guess maybe my celebration when I was doing this, running down the
Ah,
side.
the windmill, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's
Where
called the
did
window
where,
now.
I never saw that before. Nowhere on the football field.
I
It
don't
just
know.
happened.
It just happened. Like, if you guys saw the play, I was just so hyped afterwards. I'm like, let me just run.
Let's just-
Let me just run. Get the fans going crazy. So
Yeah, but that was super
Yeah.
cool. It's really cool to see how you interact with the fans, and I think that they love it, and it seems like you like it too.
yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah.
Even in Munich, you hyped them up so hard after the game in front of the stat-
Because we had like a good amount of Raiders fans there.
that
So
was
I'm
awesome.
like, wow, this is, you know what? Let me turn them up. Let me show them that. Let me show them that I appreciate them coming. Let me hype them up, and hopefully I gave them a good show.
And this is also what I told our fans, especially from the fan bus. I wrote them after the game like a big thank you, and that they were so loud on an away game, and that because they were asking me if you guys even recognized it. I said for sure, for sure, and that you guys are really thankful for the support, and so everybody out there should know that. So it's crazy. What is there? Is this no little up? It's crazy how Atmo turned into Raiders more than Weske, more than Wacker. Yeah, these are the soccer teams here in the stadium. Love that you stayed after the game and took some pictures with the fans. Yeah, this is like, I mean, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Is the question. Why not? I mean, you guys are coming out there and support the team.
Yeah, gotcha.
And don't be. Some players are shy. I know that some players. Should I go there? Yeah. Some players, if you hear that, to some players out there, go to the fans. They love it, and don't be shy. So there is a question from Balu. I will translate for you. Jarvis, what are you expecting from the search? Kann man davon sprechen, dass das ein Realitätscheck wird? Wie weit ist yeah. So what do you expect from the Stuttgart search team? And is it possible to say that it's going to be a reality check for us? And what do you think? How long can we go this season? Or where's our season ending? What do you think?
Okay. I think it's going to be a good game. You know, the Surge are 2-0, so they're undefeated as well. So I guess everyone wants to see this battle or the game. But we're a strong team. They're a strong team. But we're just going to go out there and play Raider football, the football that we know. So, and as for the season, I feel like we're just going to take it one game at a time. So right now, we're just focused on the Surge and nothing else in the future. So, yeah.
Yeah, and we might take that comment to check out the results and also the tables, the standing from the other teams in the league. Yeah, we have the Eastern Conference, and do you follow the league a little bit? Do you check the results?
Sure, yeah.
So the Vienna Vikings as an champion from last year, our first one on the first spot. What I mean, people say it's the easiest conference, especially with a couple new franchises, but
You see Christian's comment on there? What you cooking for dinner?
So Christian Strong is in the chat and he's writing, what are you cooking for dinner, Jarvis? Are you the cook in the flat?
No, honestly, we actually take turns.
Okay.
So he'll cook one night, I'll wash the dishes. I'll cook, he'll wash the dishes. So, but I think he's supposed to be cooking right now because I'm here.
Yeah.
So I think it was supposed to be my night, but since I'm here, he has to cook. So let's get on that, buddy. Let's go.
There's another comment on if you are playing Raiders football of this season so far, you gonna eat the search. Yeah, we'll see. Hey, we are hungry too, neighbor. So you, Christian might have to cook for your neighbors.
Go ahead and knock on the door. Christian, get it ready. Let's go.
Okay, now we talk about the dinner. Now that we wanted to talk about the result of the league, but let's talk about the dinner of Jarvis and Christian tonight. He's doing pasta.
Pasta, okay, nice. Honestly, Christian cooks a good pasta.
Then
his girlfriend is Italian, so that's probably where he learned it from. So shout out to Christian's girlfriend.
Nice. Okay, let's get back to the standings of the ELF this year. 3 weeks are gone. Eastern Conference, Vikings are on top. before the season with our guests, we always talked about their little power ranking, or what do you think? I think for everybody, this conference was kind of clear, maybe a little bit. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think you can look at it and see who's going to be on top, but you never know. It's still a long season.
True.
Teams might fall off, teams might play better, but it's still a long season, man. So we have to see. Yep.
Berlin is also in that conference. Are you in contact with AJ?
Oh yeah, AJ, he actually contacted me after our game, and it's kind of hard for me to write back because, like I said, we're football 24/7. So it's like people really don't understand that we really don't have time to communicate. So yeah, I talked to AJ. Actually, Christian talks to him more than I do. So shout out AJ, man. I'm gonna write you back, bro.
And we have a question for Baracos. 4,285 spectators at a home opening game, not bad, and I hardly remember any game with such an energy on behalf of the audience. But still, did you expect a higher number of visitors coming to Tivoli? No, I think this was around the number we were expecting, especially when we saw the numbers in the sales before, and maybe a little bit more would be cool. But it's really, in Tirol, we're really battling with a lot of opponents when it comes to spectators, because Tirolian people are super active in the nature, and if the weather is nice, they might go more to the mountains or to the lake. And so I think our core base is around 2,500-3,000. We have them every time, and the rest is on top. Maybe now that we get better and better and better, more people are coming to the stadium, which would be really cool. And for our amount also of people who live in here, it's a good number, because you should not forget that Innsbruck only have 130,000 inhabitants, or how you say, people, and we have similar numbers like Berlin, which has I don't know how many million. So
a lot.
Our fan base is still
is
good, but more is every time better. My biggest dream, I tell everybody, is to sell out Tivoli Stadium, because then when this happens, so now it's officially on video, if Tivoli Stadium is sold out one day, after the game I take my key, put it on my desk, and retire. Then my job is done, or our job here with the Raiders is done, because that would be the coolest thing ever.
Crazy.
Tivoli Stadium sold out. Who knows? Maybe you guys out there make it happen one day. Back to the standings. We skipped to the Northern Conference. Before the season, everybody said, ooh, that's going to be the toughest one. And it is probably, because with Hamburg, Rheinfire, Frankfurt, and Paris, it looks tough. But Hamburg, last year semi-finalist.
Yeah.
2 tough losses. And Rheinfire, I think, already on top. So it's going to be interesting how this conference looks at the end of the season.
It's going to be.
And you probably know a lot of guys, because Cologne and Rheinfire, a lot of Colognes and Crocodiles.
Yeah, a lot of Cologne Crocodile players went to the Rheinfire, and it's like they got most of the best players, and it's crazy how you can have so many teams so close together, and everyone wants to play for the same team. It's crazy, but they look good on paper. Yeah. And obviously, they're 3-0 right now, but like I said before, it's a long season, man. So we'll see.
There's a question: what's the record number of audience at the Raiders games? I think the most we ever had was at the Euro Bowl 2011 against Berlin Adler, and it was 9.5. Wow. That was crazy. That was a crazy game, and we won it. That was like.
But
so half of the stadium was like, so that stands behind the goals.
Yeah,
it was
packed.
No, every seat.
Wow.
Every seat there. I think at that time the possibility have been there to reopen or to open the next sectors, but all sectors which were open were full.
That's wild.
That's crazy. And then on our conference, Central Conference, best team on top, right? Raiders Tirol, 3-0. Looks good, and that should also stay like this after week 4.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about week 4. We go to Stuttgart.
Yep.
Have you ever been in Stuttgart?
No, never. This will be my first time going to Stuttgart. Yeah.
Nice stadium, nice fan base. They also have good crowd every time, and they also have really loyal fan clubs traveling to the away games.
Okay, nice.
And yeah, be prepared for a loud game.
I like that.
Yeah,
I love a loud game, because when you make a big play, kind of like silence the crowd a little bit. They're like, oh. But a loud game is always good, man. I like when fans even like talk back or even kind of like talk trash to me. It makes me
motivates you.
Yeah, like I just laugh. I'm like, wow, okay, that's funny. Yeah, but yeah.
It's still Monday, but did you already started watching film of Stuttgart?
Yes, like I said before,
24/7.
24/7. So we started actually yesterday.
Oh, really?
Watching, yeah.
At night
Well,
after?
I started yesterday watching, and then this morning with Coach Kyle, we're in here, all of us, just watching film.
After watching the first games and clips of them, what is their strengths and what is our goal? How without telling too much internal infos, but is it gonna be a tough game, or what do you expect? What do you think about the search?
I think it's going to be a game to the end. The team who wants it more is going to win. But they're well coached. I guess their head coach came from Schwäbisch Hall, and they have a lot of players from the Schwäbisch Hall team. So that team was great in the GFL, and most of the players came now for the Surge now. So it's going to be, as you can see, they're 2-0, so they can hold their own. So it's going to be a fight to the end. Yeah.
And at the end, if we play our game,
if we play our game, we should definitely.
Then we are in good position to win the fourth game of this season.
Yep.
To all the fans out there, we have a fan bus again to Stuttgart. We are leaving Innsbruck at 6:30 in the morning. I think you guys gonna be there around 11ish to get some pre-game feeling, and then at 1 o'clock the game starts. Please come and support us there. It's really important. You heard Jarvis saying it. It's super nice when there are Raiders fans even on away games. And in Munich and Switzerland, it was cool to see all of you. But now it's time to go to Stuttgart. And we hope a lot of guys shown up and are booking the tickets for the fan bus, because it's €65. You get the whole bus drive, you get the ticket to the game, and you get free drinks. So why not spending a bus drive with a lot of Raiders fans?
That's a nice day.
And also something cool just happened in the chat. We have guys from Portugal watching our show, which maybe is because our guy behind the scenes, Ricardo, is Portuguese. Ricardo, is that possible? Did you make some publicity in your home country?
Nice.
And this guy is asking if we visit Portugal and watch some football games there in the Portuguese league. Championship was last weekend, but I'm already excited for next season. I was in Portugal, but I didn't watch football because it was in August, and I think it's impossible to play football there. It's like super hot.
Yeah, too hot.
Ricardo always says it's not hot in Portugal. For him, it's also not hot in this room.
No,
he feels like,
it's
that's
hot.
cold. Can somebody bring me my hoodie? But in Portugal, it's like super hot. But yeah, maybe there is a time when we travel to Portugal and watch a football game if there's a chance. I don't know. Did you travel around a little bit in your time in Europe? Did you had the chance?
I have. Yeah, last year I went to a couple of places in Europe. Just some sightseeing. Not really stayed a couple of days here and there, some places, but France, Turkey, and then all the other countries around Germany, the Netherlands. That was fun. So.
But have you been to Portugal?
Oh no, never.
You have to. It's
Never.
really a nice
It's
country,
nice.
and Ricardo can give you some good travel tips.
Okay. All
Because
right, Ricardo,
in his free time, he writes travel books. Or how you call it? Like how you call this?
like
When you travel and you get for tourists like the booklets where it says this is the best restaurant there, you can go and visit this.
suggestions and stuff like what you can do and stuff. Yeah.
He's a tourist blogger.
Okay.
So next question: what is the biggest difference between the GFL and the ELF to you? Oh, Christian is asking
It's
that.
Christian. Wow. All right. That's a good question. The biggest difference, obviously you can see that the marketing is different here in the ELF. everything is basically social media based. So fans want to see that. Of course, players want to see themselves on the bigger screen, bigger stage, obviously. And as for the players, I would say it's the same, to be honest. And more hard work and dedication is in the ELF. Like, it's one of the biggest platforms now. But I feel like the ELF will definitely be, in probably two years, it'll be competing with the NFL one day.
You really think that?
I feel like that. I feel like
Also
that. Or NFL Europe might be back like that. So we'll see.
But from level of football?
Level of football, it's kind of hard to compare it to something because I played D2 football. Most people say D2 football is not bad, but I played in one of the best conferences in D2 football. So I really can't compare it to D1 because I never played D1. But I would say it's similar. Of course, you have better players here and there, but I still say it's the same. Yeah.
Then the Siegerman, when will we see your YouTube video from last weekend, Jarvis? Make some publicity for your
last weekend
for your channel.
Okay. If you guys don't know, I have a YouTube channel. The name is Jarvis McClam. You can go ahead and just search that up if you want. Subscribe if you want. But yeah, I make YouTube vlogs, game day vlogs, travel vlogs, reviews on football products and stuff like that. But yeah, the video for last weekend is still in the works because I have to edit the Switzerland vlog. So, but like I said, football 24/7. So it's kind of hard for me to edit now. Just before this, I was doing some editing before, so it's kind of tough. But I'm gonna get it done.
And Ricardo just posted your channel into the chat, so go there and leave there a follow and comment, because it's important to be active on social media for the content creators. And that's why I also want to tell you, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we want to hit the 1,000 subscribers. That would be really cool if we can do that very soon. And yeah, be active. Just show your emotions or what your thoughts, or be critical with us too. So don't hesitate to always or to also write under a video from us, hey, that was not so cool or something. Just be active on social media. That helps always a lot. Yeah, back to the ELF and NFL and GFL discussion. Somebody writes he wants to see a game between a preseason game between the Vegas Raiders and the Raiders Tirol. I mean, would be cool, but would end maybe
I don't think
not so successful for your favorite Austrian team.
Yeah, that would be a crazy game, but maybe it could happen, maybe not. You never know.
I mean, at the Euro Bowl, what I was talking about, 2011, we had the at that time Oakland Raiderettes here, and Willie Brown as a Hall of Famer was here, so there was already some NFL feeling in the stadium, and that was cool. Yeah. But let's talk about you now a little bit more, because you already said you played Division 2 football. Tell us a little bit about your football journey. When did you started playing football? How old have you been?
Started playing football, what was that, 4th grade? How old are you in 4th grade?
What is it? Is it 4th grade?
I'm not sure.
The first school you go? So 10 years?
Yeah, so maybe what? I played over 10 years before. Yeah, so over 10 years for sure. I'm sitting around like 18 years now. Over 18.
No, but are you 4th grade? Because in Austria you start going to school with 6, and then the first school you go.
I think it might be 10. I think
is the first school you go in is 4 years, and then you change to the next school, and then you would be 10, 11.
Okay, so let's go with that.
Okay,
so yeah,
so Pop Warner football.
Yeah, for sure. Started 4th grade. Played every single season. Didn't miss any seasons. And then I went to 9th grade. I went to Meade High School. That's in Anne Arundel County in Maryland. And then I transferred schools to PG County to Laura High School, also in Maryland. And then after that, I got recruited to play football for Seton Hill University. And that's where I met Christian in 2013.
Is it also in Maryland?
Oh, no, that's in Pennsylvania.
That's a
Pennsylvania. Yeah, Seton Hill is in Pennsylvania, about 30 minutes from Pittsburgh. Yeah. But a funny story. The first day I met Christian, I really didn't know he played quarterback. I thought he was a tight end. So we're just chilling in the hallways talking to all the other freshmen. And I'm like, hey, what position you play, bro? He's like, quarterback. I'm like, wait, what? No, you don't.
Why was he not looking like
he doesn't like, because when you have a helmet on, you really don't Like, because it was our first time meeting, you know what I'm saying? We had camps and stuff. Only time I saw him was with a helmet on. So it was crazy. I'm like, wait, you play quarterback? And then after that day, I'm like, wow, he really is a quarterback. So, yeah. So since 2013, and then what was that? So 2013 to 2017 was at Seton Hill University. I actually stayed an extra semester because I got injured. Yeah, so I had a redshirt season.
So redshirt.
So I had a.
What is the name for it? Because you get a year more eligibility, right?
Yeah, you can get a medical redshirt. That's when you get an injury, or just a regular redshirt when the coaches think you're not ready yet. So I had a medical redshirt because I got injured. So I came back from my second senior season, 2017. Then graduated December 2017.
What did you study?
I studied sports management.
Sports management.
Yeah. I kind of wish I would have studied something else. I actually want to do stuff like Ricardo, you know.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, so eventually, once I'm done playing, I'll get into, I guess, more YouTube stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, so after I graduated in 2017, Christian and I, we went to Australia to play in 2018.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
When I heard that, you guys...
Yeah.
Because you don't hear it often that Americans directly go to Australia for playing football. How did that happen?
Honestly, the team contacted Christian first. He was like, yeah, I might be going to Australia to play football. I'm like, wait, hold up. They should be contacting me. So I was like, I wrote the coach. He was like, yeah, you can come too. So everything was set up. It was planned out perfectly. Perfect timing for everything. So we went together. It was a great season, but unfortunately we lost a championship game.
Yeah.
So we went undefeated the whole season, then lost it the final game. But you always learn from that, you know, just everything happens for a reason. And then after that,
That was 2017.
That was 2018.
2018.
And then 2019, my first time in Europe was at Langenfeld Longhorns. Yes.
Without Christian.
Yeah, without Christian.
Oh.
But the thing was, he was in
Germany.
Dusseldorf.
Not far.
Yeah, not far. So 20 or 30 minutes away. So we will hang out with the weekends and stuff like that. We'll see each other's games when we're not playing. But yeah. So 2019 was Langenfeld Longhorns. And then 2020 was COVID year. So I was signed back with Langenfeld again. And then 2021, I was like, I might as well go back because I already signed there. So I was like, okay, Langenfeld again for 2021. But Christian went to Cologne Crocodiles. And that's 20 or 30 minutes the other direction. So it's crazy how everything works out. We always was in the same area playing football. And then 2022.
Yeah.
Yep.
Last year.
Same team. Me and Christian, Cologne Crocodiles. It's crazy how it works. It's crazy. And then now we're here with the Raiders.
Crazy. So since 10 years, you either played with each other or in the same area.
Yep. It's crazy, man.
So it's a quite tight friendship, huh?
Yeah, for sure. I might be his best man at his wedding, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
Maybe.
Are we going to a wedding, Christian? Is there
know.
something we don't know?
Oh, no. In the future, I don't know about... Nah, I didn't
Don't put pressure on him.
I'm not putting pressure on you, bro. But yeah, make me your best man.
And his girlfriend is Italian, so
maybe
it's in Italy. Who knows? Okay, somebody just said 10th in the 4th grade, so we have that also clear. Then again, thank you, Osani, for the subscription, 11th month in a row. Thank you for the support. And then we have a longer comment or question from Barakus. I think it's for you, Jarvis. I will read it. In terms of the numbers that you have put up this season, it looks like the most comprehensive solution to keep the offense on the field was giving the ball to you. What's your strength that makes you that efficient? Individual skill, speed, special connection with your QB?
I would say, like, they don't really try to give me the ball every time, but it's like when I get the ball, I'm trying to score. So I guess that's why the numbers are the way they are, because I'm trying to score every time I touch the ball. I'm trying to do any and everything because I know I'm going to be tired after that. So I'll make sure just to score every time. But yeah, that's basically it.
Yep. Ziegerman is talking again about the game when Willie Brown, the Raider, was here. If there is still a connection and the family contact. Yes, there was a close family contact till the moment Al Davis died. Our ownership and the ownership of the Oakland Raiders at that time were close. And but we are still in good connection with them, and in the background, especially in the ownership, people talk and people connect and people visit each other. So Raiders are Raiders worldwide.
Nice.
Then we have a question. If a US player gets the opportunity to play in Europe, what's the country they first think about or hope to play in? Do people know Austria got some pretty good teams?
That's actually a good question. I would say for now, I would say Germany, because there's multiple teams you could play for, different leagues and stuff like that. But of course, Austria has great teams. One of them right here, Raiders Tirol, generations of Raiders came through here. And your speech before the game, that gave me chills, man.
The last one?
Yeah, when you said like generations of Raiders came before us, and now that we're part of it, that was amazing. It gave me chills, man. It's like, wow, I'm finally a Raider, man. It's crazy.
I still, for the people out there, I'm still allowed to be in the locker room with the team. So, then from game to game, always more South Tirolian travel over the Brenner to see Raiders play. Jarvis, did you travel also to Tirol's smaller brother, South Tyrol? Other question, Jarvis, do you know that Tyrol was divided a long time ago?
Really? No, I don't know. No.
There's an Italian part now, because there were so many wars and stupid things going on in Europe, you know that. But Tyrol got divided, and one part is North Tyrol, where we are living now.
Okay.
So the Austrian part, and the other part is South Tyrol, where Tony Rabensteiner is coming from. He's from South Tyrol.
Wow, okay.
And they speak German, and they have very similar culture, and it's a really nice place to visit.
Okay.
And the cool thing from South Tyrol is that it has this Italian Mediterranean flavor already a little bit, but still the Alpine Tyrolean traditional food flavor. So it's a cool place to visit. You should go there.
Yeah, I may visit when we get time.
It's not far. It's 30 minutes away
30
from
minutes,
me.
okay.
The border is 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
So if we are going to travel to Milan, to Milano to play the Seaman, you're going to see the nature, and you probably do the same what you did on the trip to Switzerland. Are there some more questions? If so, then please write them in the chat, because we are facing the ending all. Just take the bike to Italy. No, you can really do.
So one of our teammates, Kobe, man. So he told me, I guess
Kobe, for the people, is Tony Rabensteiner.
Yeah. Yes. Kobe told me that he rides his bike from Italy every day, like his pedal bike. And I believed him. So for the past 2 or 3 weeks, I'm like, hey, after practice, get home safe, bro. So don't travel. It's kind of late out here.
Really? You
I believed him, because they was like, oh yeah, Italy's so close. You can ride your bike. And I went home and told my friends, my family, hey, one of my teammates, he rides his bike to Italy. Like, it's crazy from practice, blah, blah, blah. And then just last week, he was like, yeah, I'm joking. I'm like, what? Like, you lied to me this whole time. Like, I told people about this. He's been lying the whole time.
Yeah, and then there's the song we played after the game, the song which is a little bit Tyrolean. It's about Tyrol and about the love to Tyrol, and there's also one saying is that it got divided from South Tyrol. So the people in South and North Tyrol still feel as one. Thanks also for the next subscription from I'm blind. The lights are too. It's Danny 9. Yeah, thank you very much for your subscription. So scroll down a little bit, Ricardo. We have more comments. Hey Paul, credit an dich. Du bist in jedem Butz Report der MVP. Danke. He's just read, I'm the MVP of the Butz Report because I do so much nice introductions and comments. Thank you for that. So drink a coffee espresso, but just say coffee at a gas station on the Italian motorway. It's better than in most coffee shops here. That's true. Coffee is the best in Italy. Italian, they know how to, and even on the motorway, on the highway, on the gas stations, they do better coffee than in a lot of restaurants here in Innsbruck.
Wow. I mean, I'm not really a big coffee drinker, but
when you want to drink a coffee, then do it there.
Okay.
And Venice is not far away, so you have to travel to Italy, maybe in the bye week.
Yes.
Sandro Platzko was in the chat too, and he's asking if you guys are playing ping pong on Saturday.
I mean, we travel on Saturday, so how are we gonna play ping pong, bro?
We leave at 4 p.m.
I guess. Hey, in the morning, I guess we're doing it. So ice bath, and then Sandro Beach, and then ping pong.
And it was on your last vlog about Innsbruck. And was it really that Sandro had the ping pong things by, how you say it, not by accident? Was it planned or not, Sandro?
I don't think it was planned. Because I'm like, there's no way you have ping pong paddles in your bag right now. Like, you should have a towel, sunscreen.
Water bottle.
Yeah, like, but like I said earlier, I guess they're always doing some activities outside. So I guess he's always prepared. You never know.
Another question, if there are still seats available for the fan bus. Yes, there are, and please book them. So you have your guaranteed seat in the bus and access to the stadium and free drinks. Tickets.raiders.at. Book your fan bus.
Yep.
So, that's a good. There are 47 people in the chat and 50% are team members. Everybody want to see you in front of a camera.
Shout out to my teammates, man. Shout out, respect.
My t-shirt is wet. We're done. I'm done. I need to go home, and you probably. Christian is waiting.
Yeah,
with the pasta for you.
I don't want the food to get cold, you know.
But we have one last episode, or one last thing in our show. The song of the day.
Song of the day. Ooh.
You have to pick one, and we're gonna add it on our playlist. And this is the best playlist in the world. If you haven't followed it, subscribed yet, just write !Spotify, and you get directly the link to our Spotify playlist. It's always myself, Max, and the guests who pick the songs of the day, and nice. I think it's over 10 hours music already.
Okay, perfect.
So, what is your song of the day?
Song of the day. It's actually a new song by one of my favorite artists. His name is Gunna, Gunna, and the song was called Back at It. It's off of his new album.
What kind of music is it?
It's a rap, hip hop. Yeah.
Okay.
Go check that out if you want. Yeah, it's a song I'm listening to right now. Yeah, every morning.
That's good.
So the song, actually, the album came out when, Saturday or Friday.
Oh.
So before the game, I'm listening to that. So I guess that's what made me play good. I don't know, maybe.
Oh, somebody already knows it and calls it a banger song. And I take a Good Morning. I think it's Good Morning from, is it JC? Good, yeah.
Good morning. Oh, Kanye.
Kanye, sorry,
good
not
morning,
JC.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
That's a good song, man.
Yeah,
I didn't know you listen to Kanye. I didn't know that.
I listen to everything, but sometimes it's on my playlist, and I heard it this morning.
Okay, nice.
And that's why it was a good morning.
Perfect.
And yeah. That's it for today.
Gotcha.
Last advice from my side before we come to the last words of the day. Please come to Stuttgart. Please support us. It's gonna be a very, very important game. If we're gonna win that game, we have high chance to continue our win streak. But we need your support. Come and support our players, Jarvis and all the other boys out there, because it's super important and it helps us, because even the Stuttgart fans are loud. So we need you there. And you saw what is possible when you guys are loud. You saw last Saturday here in Tivoli Stadium. And thanks again for that support. And also, please subscribe on all our channels. It's super important. I think we do a lot of good work for you out there. And be active. And it doesn't cost you any cent, any money. Just a quick click on your mobile phone or computer. And for us, it means a lot. Thank you for everybody who done it already. And ja, I changed to German because it's about the bus in German. Ja, es gibt eine Möglichkeit zuzusteigen. Wir prüfen gerade noch die genaue Route, ob wir über Landeck oder über Lindau fahren. Aber wir werden übers Oberland fahren und werden euch dann einsammeln können. Also wenn ihr Interesse habt mitzufahren, schreibt gerade mir eine E-Mail, wo ihr zusteigen wollt, und dann entscheidet, ob ihr bucht. Und dann sammeln wir euch ein. Aber voraussichtlich wird es dann nur 1 oder 2 Spots geben zum Zusteigen. Wir werden jetzt nicht überall stehen bleiben, sondern nur an 1 oder 2 Raststätten, sonst dauert es dann auch zu lange. Aber kommt's alle und supportet das. Ja, Jarvis, your last words to the audience and to the Raiders.
For the audience, thank you for watching. It was a pleasure to be here in the Pirates Cove. I've been watching for a while back at home before I even came here, so it's a pleasure to be here. And also for the fans, please come to Stuttgart. It will be amazing to see you guys there. We promise if you guys come, we're going to have a good game for you guys. So please come out and support us. Thank you. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. And also subscribe to all the greatest platforms. Make sure you do that. It's down there. Make sure you do that. All right.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Jarvis, thank you very much for coming. It was a pleasure. It was a really nice hour with you here. Thank you, Raiders fans, for all your support. Thanks for, cheering us on. It was amazing on Saturday in the stadium. It was really a cool atmosphere. Thanks for all your support. Have a great week. We see you on Sunday in Stuttgart against the Stuttgart Surge. And if not, 1 week later, here in Tivoli Stadium against the Seamen from Milano. Thanks for all your support. Stay healthy. Have a great week. Ciao, Kakao.
Ciao, ciao.